Hello, everyone. My name is Samantha Maxwell, and I currently teach at Jackson Technology Center, where I am the seventh grade literacy enrichment teacher and department chair of my content area. My teaching philosophy is to be a forever advocate for each student, whether it is based on their social, academic, and mental needs, to help them strive to be the best version of themselves. My art of teaching revolves around implementing a collaborative environment that entails learning the foundations of communication that most students need guidance on. Guiding them on how to navigate through anything outside of their comfort zone and outside of their general knowledge is how I can best prepare them for high school, college, their career paths, and the world in general. For this to become a reality, I promote a safe space in the classroom and maintain a positive teacher-student relationship to create uplifting experiences for each of my students, which in turn impacts their confidence, autonomy, and overall mental state throughout the year. My strong empathy skills allows me to dive deeper into understanding my students' underlying issues that have created obstacles and struggles that take away from their learning experience. My methodology is that every student needs something different from me, and I need to best identify what that is. With this, I am able to best nurture my students with high expectations to empower my students to excel in whatever situation they will encounter. My goal in education is to always create a place of meaningfulness, the way my school and family didn't do for me. So my students can feel acceptance and embrace who they are to find their strength in themselves and their world. I teach by example for them to see a real person in front of them that can and will make mistakes, but wants to grow, improve, and ultimately believe in themselves. My reason for teaching is to model and inspire that you can instill positive changes within yourself to create a sense of belonging, increase in autonomy, and pride in your academics. This course will allow me to become more well-rounded in the knowledge of the rights of my students and become an even larger proponent of student advocacy. Knowledge is power, and I am grateful that I am gaining the opportunity to better myself as an educator, but also a leader inside and outside of the classroom. My path to becoming an educator was not an immediate one. I had always known that I wanted to teach since high school, but as I went through multiple hardships in college, I knew I wasn't mentally prepared to pursue it and lacked the support and guidance. So I took a break after I graduated with my bachelor's in psychology and became an office manager of a restaurant bar. 2 years of working there gave me great insight into customer service on how to solve problems with unsatisfied customers in person and over the phone, which of course transfer over to being readily prepared to take on positive and negative communication in the education world. During my time there, and with some convincing from my managers, I finally pursued my alternative certification during night school and took the next step to my ultimate goal of becoming an educator. While working full-time and going to night school, I took on a part-time nanny position where I met two wonderful people that provided me the guidance and support that I needed, that propelled me forward to finally leave my office management position and take the next step of student teaching. I worked for them full-time as a live-in nanny, where they gave me the time and resources to do my student teaching in Garland, as I cared for their two children as they traveled for their jobs Mondays through Fridays. All of my previous experiences in the other professions enabled me to better prepare for the teaching world. I feel if I started right after college, I don't think I would have been the type of educator I am today, because I learned valuable skills that transferred over to the education field. I think this is also what makes me unique in the teaching profession, because I was able to come into education with skills that enabled me to better handle the hardships, obstacles, and struggles that do become with our world.